All right, I've got good news for all my almost entrepreneurs out there. My name's Matt Dawkins, and next week, my wife and I are starting a new podcast, and it's going to be called Almost Entrepreneurs. A little bit about us. I've started a few businesses, nothing too big, no massive seven-figure exits in my history. But I do love to start new things. My wife, she's not so crazy about starting new things. So I have to figure out, how do I start something that doesn't cost us anything, maybe a little bit of time, but I can just spend all of my time in the idea of a new business, the startup costs, the likelihood of success, what are the bottlenecks we're going to face? How would we make it our own? How would we interject faith into the elements of that business? And if we were going to do it, how would we do it knowing we're probably not going to do it, but we can still put the idea out there? And I know that we're going to be talking to a handful of people. One group of folks that we're going to be talking to are, you are actually doing the thing that we're dreaming about. And you may have some good advice, and we'll be all ears. We want you to listen in and say, you know what, that actually is not going to work, or your startup costs are a little off, or your time commitment is a little off. Or maybe you just encourage us, you know what, that actually could work. But maybe you're out there and you're looking for the next big idea, and this podcast could be where you find it. Our plan in 2026 is to release 50 new business ideas on the Almost Entrepreneurs podcast. And then maybe you're out there and you have a business. Oh, this would be so helpful. If you're out there and you have a business and you would love for us, my wife and I, two big idea people, to reimagine your business. What would we do differently? Maybe it gives you one helpful thing that you can introduce in the way that you're currently running your business. We'd love to help. Like I said, I'm the eternal optimist, the ideas guy. I would love to do all these ideas we're going to present. My wife is tired of the new ideas, but she has begrudgingly agreed to join me on this podcast and be the perpetual naysayer that keeps us all honest and doesn't let me talk too good a game without someone who really knows me in the space. So I hope that you'll join us for this. Just know it's going to be, we're talking 10 to 15 minutes, a little bit of banter between Alicia and I, which I hope you'll enjoy that. And then just a real talk. But here's the thing. Here's the last thing I'll say before we roll this super cheesy opener that we created. I told Alicia, I said, let's come up with 50 ideas this year under the premise that we are going to launch one of them in 2027. So we got 1 year to come up with 50 ideas and whittle them down to the best idea. And so what that means is we're going to rank each business as we launch them. And then in 2027, we're going to say yes to one of them. So join us for this Almost Entrepreneurs podcast. Enter at your own risk. That's what we're saying. And we're going to have a lot of fun. But it is, without further ado, it is time for you to see this epic opener that will run every episode. And we'll see you on the podcast.
Almost Entrepreneurs. Enter at your own risk.